Hey everyone, Minutia Minute here, coming at you guys with another week of Star Wars CCG card rips. This week we're going to be looking at Cloud City. I'm going to be opening up 6 limited edition booster packs. We're also going to be taking a look at the rules supplement, as we did with Dagobah, Hoth, and A New Hope. And of course I'll be sharing my limited Star Wars CCG knowledge and memories along the way. So before we break into the packs, we'll just take a quick look at the rules supplement. The Cloud City set was the 4th expansion in the customizable card game, the 3rd expansion to be set during The Empire Strikes Back. Obviously this all focuses on basically the 3rd act of that movie. Once again, we have some unique location deployment rules. This time, various cloud sectors that lead to Cloud City, the site, and the docking bay. There were also revised rules around asteroid sectors and how they fit into the planet systems and the cloud sectors. And then possibly one of the biggest additions to the rule set overall was the inclusion of Sabacc, the game that Han Solo played against Lando Calrissian to win the Millennium Falcon. Kind of similar to the Jedi tests on Dagobah, the inclusion of Sabacc here really just adds a completely different layer and avenue of gameplay to the CCG. Another cool note in the rules supplement is it lists the next expansion as the Tatooine expansion set, which actually didn't come out for quite a while. Instead, they went with the Jabba's Palace set, presumably knowing that Tatooine was going to be featured in Episode 1 and that they wanted to save Tatooine as a set for when that movie came out. So kind of cool to see it referenced here. And then, of course, if we flip it over, here is the complete card list, rares, uncommons, commons. Pretty decent sized list this time around at 180 cards. A couple highlight cards to be looking for while we're opening our packs are Lando Calrissian, which I do actually have 2 versions, because in the Cloud City expansion there were 2 different versions of Lando, which is cool. There's a dark side version and a light side version, which I think is actually a really cool little flourish from the people who created the Cloud City expansion. And then the 2 main cards I'm really hoping for in this set are a Boba Fett and a Slave 1. In the enhanced Premier decks that we looked at a few weeks ago, there was a version that came with a Boba Fett with his blaster rifle, similar to the one we pulled, except it was Darth Vader with his lightsaber. This is actually the only Boba Fett card that I have, so it'd be cool to be able to pull the basic Boba Fett card in one of these packs today. Similarly, while we haven't looked at it yet, there was a series of enhanced Cloud City decks that came with 3 promo cards and 4 of the Cloud City boosters, and one of the promo cards that came with was Boba Fett in Slave 1. But again, this is the only version of Slave 1 that I have, so I really would like to be able to pull a base Slave 1 and a base Boba Fett, just for my happiness, not because I've got a grand strategy, but because I think it'd be cool to have them for the collection. But with that said, let's go ahead and dig into our first booster pack and see what we can pull. Now these should come in order with all the commons in the front, the uncommons, and then the rare in the back. It doesn't look like there is any insert like we saw with Dagobah and Hoth. Alright, so first up we have an effect. Ability, ability, ability. There can only be one of these in play at a time. Next up, so that's a nice little piece of art there. This is an interrupt for which there can, once again, only be 1 in your deck. Alright, we've got Double Crossing No Good Swindler, another unique interrupt. Alright, we have a Cloud City Chasm Walkway. That's another great screen grab from Empire right there. Alright, and another interrupt. As Good as Gone. And then this should be our first uncommon, Heart of the Chasm and Interrupt. Sensing a pattern with this one. During your deploy phase, use X-Force to rearrange all cloud sites where X equals the total number of those sites. All cards at a given site move along with that site. Or cancel off the edge, or search your reserve deck, take one Weather Vane into your hand, and reshuffle. You can tell that since they've built this whole mechanic system around placement of locations, they really started to play with that with interrupts and effects. All right, we've got It's a Trap, cancel Sniper or Blasted Droid, or It's a Lost Interrupt if you use 3/4 to cancel any battle just initiated at a site. Cool. Then our last uncommon, Armed and Dangerous. If a battle or duel was just initiated at a site, search your hand or reserve deck for one unique weapon matching one of your participating characters. Immediately deploy that weapon for free on the character and reshuffle. That's a pretty intense card, although if you've got, Boba Fett with his blaster, or Darth Vader with his lightsaber, Luke with his lightsaber, kind of probably irrelevant if you're playing an optimized deck at this point. And then our rare is Punch It. If Han or Lando is piloting a starfighter which is defending a battle at a system, add one battle destiny. Also, starfighter is immune to attrition for the remainder of the turn. So I feel like the bigger get from this is having the starfighter be immune to attrition, so you don't have to sacrifice it at the end of the battle if you lose. Alright, so right off the bat, a pretty brutal first pack, if I'm being honest. It's literally all interrupts and effects with one location built in. Definitely not quite what we're looking for, but 5 more packs to go. Let's see what we can get. All right, right off the top, it looks like we've got a location, and it looks like it's upside down. All right, we've got the Cloud City Incinerator, Ichuta, another unique used interrupt. That's interesting. I didn't realize there were so many unique interrupts in this particular set. Finally, something that's not an interrupt or a location, we've got a Cloud City Blaster. And then another Cloud City Incinerator. However, this is the light side version, whereas the other one, I'm pretty sure... Yep, it's the dark side version. So it is actually a unique card. All right, we've got Lift Tube Escape. And then we have Bespin Cloud City, once again upside down because this is the dark side version of the card. And this is our first uncommon? Yes, first uncommon. Alright, lots of locations. We've got the Cloud City Carbonite Chamber, the dark side version. Nope. I am struggling today. Light side version. Alright, so that leaves our last uncommon as an interrupt. It is Captive Fury. Cancel Force Drain bonus from IT0 this turn, or during your battle phase, any of your escorted captives at the same site can initiate and participate in one battle. Which leaves us with a rare. What do we got? Good lord. Another interrupt. Release Your Anger. I like the art on that one. If opponent just initiated a battle, you may do one of the following. Add one destiny to your total power, or if you have a character weapon present, select one opponent's character present to lose all immunity to attrition for the remainder of the battle. Alright, batter up. Oh, great. We've got a character on top at least. Cloud City Trooper. I've got a blaster that goes with that. Dark Strike. If you just targeted with a lightsaber, add 3 to your weapon destiny. That's pretty intense. The East Platform, docking bay on Cloud City. And then the light side version of a Cloud City Trooper. Alright, I can dig it. Okay, and then here's an example of clouds. So kind of like the asteroid field, these deploy leading into Cloud City. You can see with 3 diamonds means there can only be 3 of these in play at any given time. So that brings us to our first uncommon, which is Carbonite Chamber. This is the dark side version now. This set in the movie, I mean, it's just one of the most spectacular sets that I've ever seen in any movie. Like, just the use of color. It's almost impressionistic if you think about it, because the background is literally just smoke, lights, and a few kind of bars. Like, it's literally just a walkway and a circular platform, and everything else is just kind of smoke and mirrors. Really, really cool. Anyway, on with the card pulls. Next, we've got the Innocent Scoundrel. If opponent just targeted one of your gamblers, opponent must choose to select a new target or lose 2 force. Or you can cancel any effect deployed on Han or your Lando, because remember there's 2 versions of Lando in this. Alright, one more uncommon. Okay, we've got the Carbonite Chamber again. This is the light side version again. So what are we going to pull for a rare? Okay, oh, effect. All My Urchins. Oh, my favorite. Use 2 force to deploy at any site where you have presence. Moves like a single character at normal use of the force. Before initiating a battle where present, a player must first lose 2 force. Effect lost if you initiate a battle where present. Huh. So we're 3 packs in, and we've got 3 effects. 0 new characters, at least that are rares or even uncommons. Bummer. We got 3 to go. Let's see if we can break our losing streak. All right, kicking things off with an interrupt, rite of passage. At the beginning of opponent's move phase, target an opponent's character alone at a mobile site and select an adjacent site. Opponent must choose to move target there for free. Lose target or lose 2 force. Okay, we've got the Cloud City Walkway, the Chasm Walkway. This is the dark side version. Another TIE Sentry Ships. A Cloud Car. Alright, got a vehicle, that's nice. Then last common, Keep Your Eyes Open. And then first uncommon, we've got Cloud City Lower Corridor. And dark side version here. Once again, having problems with orientation. Next uncommon, we've got Crack Shot. Use 3 force to deploy on table. Any card which is hit may not be used to satisfy attrition. Interesting. Last uncommon, Innocent Scoundrel. Again. Okay. Rare is... Okay, that's promising. Okay. Uglost. Ugnaught assigned to determine how to use carbon freezing on humans. Placed in charge of the Ugnaught workers on Cloud City, formerly enslaved by humans. I like the flavor text. I didn't know this guy had a name. It is apparently Uglost. I wonder if that's in a short story or something. That is actually familiar, like that he was enslaved, but then is now working for humans. I don't know. My Star Wars Legends memory is blurring, especially the more and more I read some of the new Disney Universe stuff. I need to go back and brush up on my Legends knowledge. Okay, well, I'm really glad we got a character. We've got 2 packs left. We're still shooting for a Slave 1 and a Boba Fett. Is it possible? Let's find out. Okay, we have the Imperial version of the Cloud Car, a Cloud City Engineer, Trooper Assault. I think I have 500 of this card already. The light side version of a Cloud City Technician. Then last common is going to be Dash. First uncommon. Alright, another character. Commander Desan. Officer from K-List 6, due to a political blunder, was stripped of most official duties, relegated to shuttling dignitaries and high-ranking Imperials. Another cool piece of flavor text. Second uncommon is Cloud City. This is the light side version. I think this is a beautiful card. Both of them are really, really nice, both the dark side version and the light side version of Bespin. As terrible as these pulls have been so far, it's been cool looking at the art because there's just a lot of great screen grabs from The Empire Strikes Back in this set. So then that leaves our last uncommon as Desperate Reach. During your move phase, relocate one of your characters from Weathervane to any Cloud City site. Character may not move for a remainder of turn, or cancel Imperial Barrier, or the shield doors must be closed. We got a rare coming up. Not a good sign. Wookiee Strangle. Use 2 Force to target an opponent's non-droid character present with one of your Wookiees. Both players draw Destiny. Add ability and power. Target lost if Wookiee's total Destiny is greater than the target's total Destiny. Alright. We've got 1 pack left. I'm feeling a little stressed here, guys, not gonna lie. We've got another Imperial Cloud Car. We've got another TIE Sentry Ships. Put that down. If one of your characters was just targeted during a battle, use 3 Force to cancel the targeting. We've got Shocking Information. Target a location. Scomp links there cannot be used for the remainder of the turn. And we've got another Dash. That leaves us with our last 3 uncommons and our last rare. First uncommon is Shattered Hope. That is what I'm feeling right now. If you just won a battle at an interior site where you have a character of ability greater than 3 present, after all forfeiting has occurred, relocate one opponent's character present to an adjacent site. Next uncommon, Sonic Bombardment. Look at the flavor text on this. Ooh-ee, 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 ooh-ee. Okay, I won't do that. That'd be really obnoxious. Okay, used, search your reserve deck, take any 1 prison into hand and reshuffle, or lost, if you have an opponent's alien captive at a prison, opponent loses 3 Force. So then, penultimate card, last uncommon in the deck. Good grief. Swing and a miss. Okay, so I've gotten Shattered Hope and Swing and a Miss. After opening 6 packs, I think there's a really dark sense of humor going on in the world of karma that I'm living in right now. So if opponent just used a lightsaber to target, draw 1 destiny and subtract that amount from opponent's weapon destiny. Or cancel 1 mostly armless card just played. Or cancel Dark Strike, end this destructive conflict, or focused attack. So this is one of those cards that does like 28 different things because they're almost too specific to ever be actually used unless they're multi-purpose. Alright, our rare. Do you feel my disappointment? Surprise! Not really that surprising. Lost Interrupt. Use 3 force, retarget an interrupt, or Utini effect, which specifies a target or another appropriate target on the same side of the force. Or relocate any effect deployed on a location to another appropriate location. Okay, so that certainly wasn't a series of rips that lit the world on fire. So for our rares, we've got Surprise, Wookiee Strangle, Uglost being the best card we pulled, probably. At least the most exciting card we pulled. All My Urchins, Release Your Anger, Punch It. Alright guys, so this is a pretty tall stack of cards to whiff it on, but it looks like that's what we did this time. They can't all be gold. I had some pretty good luck in the Dagobah pull, so, you know, win some, lose some, so it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, going down Star Wars memory lane with me. Be sure to tune back in tomorrow for my unboxing video. I am going to be unboxing something that is, in fact, card related and Star Wars related, so don't miss out on that. Additionally, be sure to tune in again next week where we set our sights on Jabba's Palace. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great week in gaming, and thanks for watching this video. Alright, well, I don't know if anyone is still watching, but we're going to open one more of these because I can't help myself. I want to get something more exciting. There's going to be no cuts in this because I want it to be super clear that whatever I get is what I get. I don't want any accusations of pulling something awesome and having it have been planted. This is purely opening one more out of frustration, and those of you guys who are still here to watch, congratulations for making it to the end of the video. Your special treat is you get to see me get disappointed one more time. Alright, so let's open this sucker up. We're going through these quick, guys. Dark Strike. Restricted Access. As Good as Gone. Somersault. Cloud City Blaster. I don't think we have a light side version of that yet, so that's kind of cool. Alright, that's the commons. Uncommons, we have Levitation Attack, Weapon Levitation, and Quebec. Who is this? Senior Accountant for the Cloud City Miners Guild, administrates the annual dues and fights corruption among her fellow guild members. Alright, that's kind of cool. I'll take that. That's about as good as anything else we pulled. The last card, a rare. Yep, there we go. It's an interrupt. Focused Attack. Did I get a Focused Attack already? I don't remember. No. Okay, so at least it's a new one. All right. Well, highlight of this: Quebec, an accountant on Cloud City. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.